Hey everybody, what is up? It is Lynn. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Hi, happy Friday. It is Friday night for me here in the UK, but I want to stop and get into some drama. I know I did say on my community tab I wasn't really sure what direction I was going in with my channel at the moment, but there is a lot of beauty drama going around right now with Jeffree Star. So of course we're going to talk about it over here on this channel, because Jeffree Star is in controversy once again. So this is quite a weird one, but it's also really funny, I think. So this TikToker decided to upload some TikToks saying that he'd been like a ranch hand at Star Ranch, and there was all this stuff, apparently, allegedly illegal stuff, going on with Jeffree Star and illegal groceries, shall we say, and you know, all of this kind of stuff. So now this TikToker is being sued by Jeffree Star. He's received a cease and desist letter, and to me this whole situation is hilarious because it really just looks like somebody was clout chasing, and I'm going to get into that more in a moment, but first, here are the clips.
There's shady shit going down at Star Ranch that needs to be talked about. I met Jeffree in November of 2021 when I was invited to visit the ranch. When I arrived, Nadine, the assistant, was supposed to pick me up from the airport. Never showed. So I had to buy a $120 Uber from Casper International Airport to the ranch, which is like 20 minutes outside Casper. And then when my Uber arrived, wasn't even allowed up his private road. So I had to walk the half mile up to the gates of Star Ranch, and then from there up to his house. But this was my one opportunity to take photos of the property, as there's no phones when Jeffree's around. The gates of Star Ranch, further up the road, and you can clearly see I'm not in a fucking car, I'm walking. Literally took me 30 minutes to walk up. Not many people know this, but Jeffree's not the only house that lives on that private road either. Jeffree's very intimidating to meet for the first time. He needs constant appraisal or else he turns hostile. I literally wasted all my time.
So before we get into part 2 of all these TikToks, I just want to say I think this is really funny, because to me this TikToker is very much trying to emulate Jeffree Star. If you look at this TikToker sitting there in a pink robe, then you've got the beauty filter. It's like, you know, even the way that he's talking, I'm like, you are really trying to mimic Jeffree Star. Like, you want to be Jeffree Star. So I actually took a look at this person's TikTok, did a little bit of rummaging, you know, a little snoop around just to see. And honestly, it's just pictures of him, you know, selfies and all of that. Pictures of him with his arse out, pictures of him with a wig on, kind of, you know, presenting femme and everything like that. And of course, there's nothing wrong with all of that. But I'm like, here you are dragging Jeffree Star when the only TikToks on this account that have actually blown up for him or done anything like go viral are the 3 TikToks that he's got on his page bashing Jeffree Star. His other TikToks don't get that many likes at all, and yeah, I know I'm one to talk about likes and all of that over here, because my channel is not, you know, huge, and I don't have a huge audience, and I'm not someone who's ever going to go viral or anything like that. But that was never my plan starting this channel, you know. I'm here to spill a little tea, get a little bit shady, talk a little bit of shit among the sort of beauty community, all the drama that's going on behind the scenes. So when you get stuff like this popping up, where you've got somebody who's kind of clout chasing, making up TikToks where they've got actually fuck all receipts, no receipts at all, it's all just hearsay, then yeah, I'm going to talk about it.
Hi guys. So before I even had a chance to speak about my experiences on Star Ranch, I got a little present from our friend, Miss Jeffree Lynn. My very own cease and desist letter. I'm not scared of the truth. I know what went on, and I'm not afraid to bring that to light for everybody else. And here's something that not a lot of people know about, but back in 2020, when Jeffree got canceled for the first time, there's a reason he got canceled, and it's because of the influencers that are out here in LA, and the IG influencers, because they got a hold of a little bit of information that wasn't released to the public, and those bridges that he had in LA were burned, and they pushed that whole cancellation forward for him and made that a whole thing, and that info didn't even get released to the public. He was canceled on stuff that wasn't even, like, the like not even under the surface of what was going on. But that's a different story, because what we're talking about today is why he fled from LA to Wyoming to try and be relevant again and hide from his little past things that he had going on. And I can tell you that the drug abuse, the exploitation, the narcissism is so rampant on that ranch. It's mind-boggling. It's scary that after everything that's gone on, this is still allowed because he can buy a mansion in the middle of nowhere and just have people cater to him still. It's mind-blowing. And everybody knows about Jeffree's best friend. And I'm not talking about my ex-best friend, Boom. I'm talking about Jeffree's best friend, Tina, who's the reason why all of his bridges in LA are burned, why he had to flee to a ranch to be able to do what he wants and not get called out for it anymore. The way he would put my friend Boom in danger to be able to have his fix, I will never be able to forgive or forget. The situations that he was put in is criminal. It's wrong, and it disgusts me to this day. And before any of you try to call me out or question the validity of what I'm talking about, I'll leave you with a little bit more proof of my connections to Jeffree. This was me when I visited Jeffree's warehouse to help him clean it out because he was closing that one down to move his warehousing to where they manufacture his products in Denver, and I was sent home with my little goodie bag.
Hold up. Let's talk about this for a quick little minute, shall we? Oh yeah, I was helping clean out the warehouse because all of his inventory was being shipped to Denver. I was helping clear out the warehouse, and Boomcack MUA took a picture of me. No. Let me tell you what this is. This little biatch is a JSC fan. This little biatch went to the public Jeffree Star Cosmetics warehouse sale that they had earlier this year, just a few months ago, to snag themselves some bargains. That is what happened there. This little hoe, this little bitch, went to go and snag some bargains, Jeffree Star Cosmetics bargains, you know, at a cut price, so that he could then come out, make this little TikTok. Oh look, I was helping clean out the warehouse. Boomcack took a picture of me. Boomcack used to be my friend. Well, Boomcack has actually responded to that now, saying that he doesn't actually know this guy at all. He's never met this guy, and that this guy is purely delusional. So I'm really not surprised that this guy has received a cease and desist after trying to say that he was helping clean out the warehouse, so that was a lie, and then also insinuating that Jeffree has a best friend called Tina. Now you all know what Tina is slang for, right? I don't think I need to explain that one to you. If you're confused, go check the TikTok. Just look it up because people have written it under there. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to get demonetized, but there you go. I'm really not surprised. You can't just slander somebody, say, oh, they're taking X, Y, and Z. They've got a real problem. They've got a real serious drug problem. You just can't do that to somebody because that is just slander. So I'm not surprised that he's been sent a cease and desist from Jeffree Star Cosmetics now.
Boom literally took this picture of me, literally behind the scenes, packing everything up to ship it to the Denver location.
Later that same day, Jeffree actually posted a TikTok of his own where he was showing Andre Marhold, the ex-boyfriend. Well, he's an ex-boyfriend now, allegedly, apparently. But at the time, he was just somebody that Jeffree Star was seeing back in 2020. Now, Andre Marhold is being referred to as an ex-boyfriend by Jeffree. So, Jeffree had Andre over at the ranch, Star Yak Ranch, to visit the yaks, allegedly, and they made up, and he said sorry for stealing the Louis Vuitton luggage, whatever else it was he stole at the time. I don't have the receipts of that, because honestly, I delete old receipts, so I didn't keep the receipts of that, where Jeffree Star was going into one, saying, oh, this man, I had this man in my house, you know, he stole something from me. He wasn't what he said he was, all of that. There was all of that came out in 2020 with Jeffree Star and Andre Marhold. Andre then went on to give an interview of his own where he was alleging that Jeffree was racist towards Asians and all this kind of stuff. Again, with no proof, no receipts, but that's what Andre was saying on the interview that he went on that was shown on YouTube. Now, apparently, Andre has said sorry to Jeffree and kind of mended fences with him, been to visit his 95 or 100 yaks over in Wyoming. Okay, yeah, well, you know, the proof is there. Andre was definitely there. The proof was shown in the TikTok, so, you know, you can't argue that one. Andre was also seen at the Houston Rodeo, where Jeffree Star was seen getting into a little bit of a spat with somebody and flipping his hair as he walked away. So I just find this all really, really funny. I'm laughing about it because, honestly, it is funny to me. It's funny. It's comical at this point.
Healing and mending things with people from your past is very important. So I hung out with an old friend, if you will, and we had a
Pause to read, because what you just saw was the cease and desist plea I received from Jeffree Cohen, Star's attorney, on April 26th. The plea is saying refrain from speaking out any further to prevent legal action. Now let me put out some facts. I am not under an NDA. Nothing that I am saying or doing is illegal. I am speaking the truth in my experiences that have happened to me firsthand. This being said, this is not my first attempt at speaking out and telling the truth. You can see on the cease and desist, it was drawn up and sent out on April 22nd, after I made my first TikToks trying to tell of my experiences. Those TikToks are no longer up. I have made a total of 5 TikToks, 2 of which remain. Now, unfortunately for me and Boom are no longer on good terms, and once he saw those TikToks, he alerted Jeffree. I do not believe that he is in a safe situation right now. He has detailed so many horrible, horrible things that have happened to him since going out and being on that ranch. It's overwhelming the amount of people that have reached out and confided in me with stories that are unspeakable regarding this man and how he's treated them and things that he has done to them. I'm not afraid to speak out on behalf of Boom, since he can't do it himself.
I'm not afraid to speak out on behalf of Boom since he can't do it himself. It's the fake tears for me. It's the sitting there in a robe in a beauty filter, making a video like a cancelled beauty guru, trying to squeeze out a tear whilst you're telling your tale. Oh dear, dear, dear. Yeah, it is very Laura Lee. And if you go on that TikTok, everyone is commenting Laura Lee, Laura Lee, Laura Lee underneath it, because this guy is sitting there trying to squeeze out tears, trying to do a bit of fake crying, because he's just oh so emotional and oh so upset and oh so torn apart because of his experience with Jeffree Star.
I understand a lot of you are not happy with the way I have been having to release information of telling my experiences and the experiences of those I was close to, but you have to understand that the situation I'm in requires me to do it this way. I'm scared for my old friend. Jeffree will stop at nothing to get what he wants in his fix, including endangering anyone around him. Tina used to arrive at Jeffree's by a guy named Switch, who would drop her off. Late one night in the beginning of January, Boom called me crying because Jeffree had a meltdown when he could no longer get a hold of Switch. He forced Boom to drive to a warehouse 2 hours outside of Casper in a town called Gillette. Boom called me sobbing the entire drive because he was so scared. It was freezing that night, and when Boom finally arrived, he was harassed. The 2 men at the warehouse made homophobic and racist remarks regarding Boom, his sexual orientation, and where he's from in Mexico. I might have time, but I'm going to tell my stories on live so they can't be deleted.
Seeing as Boomcack, MUA, has already responded to this drama saying he doesn't know this person is delusional, I really don't think that we're going to hear any more about this, and I certainly don't think that Jeffree Star himself is going to address any of this. As you saw there in the video clips, this guy's been sent a cease and desist. He's been told to stop talking, and I think he'd be wise to do that. Will he? I don't know. But he's been sent a cease and desist, so it's like, you better shut up now if you don't want to get sued. So he's been sent that. Boomcack has responded saying he doesn't know him. You know, there's really nothing else that I think is going to come out of this whole situation, except for Jeffree might do a sneaky little launch little product launch. I know Jeffree's got a video going up on Sunday. So, oh look, Reggie's coming to talk to you. Hi, that's Reggie. My cat, one of them. He's very old. He's an old man. He's like 17 years old. Oh, he's just going over to his water there that I've put down there for him. Bless. Anyway, let me know what you think about all this drama, and I will see you guys very soon on the next one. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Stay well. Let me know what you think is going on here with Boomcack MUA, this random TikToker, Jeffree Star, and I'll see you very soon. Take care. Love ya. Bye-bye.